Good morning, my wonderful subscribers, my friends and followers, and the unbelievable, outstanding, fabulous members of the channel. Thank you for continuing to support me. But if you're watching this Daily Rant right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. It is, actually, yes. Right. Put my seat back a little bit. Today is Thursday, the 12th of September. Yesterday was the 23rd anniversary of 9/11, where 2,977 people perished, along with 19 evil people that controlled it. Anyway, somber day. Yeah, very somber day. Wow. Had quite a few phone calls yesterday. Yeah, so I took them and I didn't change my stance. I'm sticking with the line I go in. Listen, people, I understand right now that everyone has their own opinion. Everyone's got their own narrative, and everyone's got their own perspective. But I'm going to point this out. This is my YouTube channel, and let's read one of the. This is a question that I got asked yesterday. Someone posted this on my YouTube channel. No one cares what you have to say. You've come onto my channel, listened to me, and then posted that. Honestly, in my opinion, that person was a little bit retarded. Why would you do that? You've come on to listen. Anyway, listen, that's one. But I have had hundreds of lovely ones. Trevor, keep going the way you're going. You've got morals. You're standing by people, and that's what people need. When people are not in a good place, standing with them is where you should be. Everyone makes mistakes, okay? And it's when the storm comes, you get to see who's truly in your corner. Even if I don't agree with what people have done, I still am going to stand with them because people make mistakes. There we go. Anyway, I have received quite a few messages about pensioners. And listen, my parents are pensioners. I stand with people that have built the country. I think it's wrong what's happening. 10 million pensioners in the UK are now going to miss out in winter fuel payments. But guess what, people? And I will point this out. MPs will claim their fuel on expenses. Lords and peers in the House of Lords will never ever suffer because they get paid £300 a day just to sign a book in the Lords to attend and go home. That's their winter fuel covered. Unless they're in multi-million-pound houses, then it may take 3 days of signing on in the House of Lords. Absolutely shocking. Businesses in London, businesses across the country will use their expenses. They'll use tax to claim their heating, which they do. Multi-millionaires won't worry about it because they claim it back through corporation taxes and different taxes. So the only people that will suffer will be pensioners that have worked hard all their lives to only be pooped on in their latter years. It's shocking, but it is what it is, people, and it's a shame. It is a shame, actually. No words, really. And what made it worse was that someone sent me a message saying, Trevor, can you find out the names of the MPs that cheered? Now, this is a fact, people. Whenever that bill got passed, the vote got passed to take away pensioners' winter fuel, MPs in the Labour Party cheered. They celebrated. What type of people? That's just disgusting. I will do my best to find out the names of the MPs that cheered and thought it was great that they were robbing our pensioners, taken out of one hand to give to criminals in the other hand. It's just shocking. And by the way, I found out this morning, and please go and do your own research. Don't necessarily take what I say, right? I have to check things out in the morning. Every morning I get up, I have my coffee, I make breakfast, I sit and I troll through the news. I want to see the stories which stand out, which annoy me. Some stories that are good, but I go for things. And I found this quite strange. Now, no normal person will have been told this. No, we don't find out. But ready? Loose Women's Denise Welsh is angry, but she's just found out that the person that stalked her and went to jail is getting early release. Yeah, I agree with Denise. It's shocking to find out that your stalker who put fear in your life has been released in early release. But the ordinary people in housing estates, the ordinary people around the country find out that their stalkers are being released? Or will that just come as a massive shock to them when they walk out of a shop or walk out of their home to be confronted by someone that was locked up previously? Lawless London, lawless Britain. Honestly, I'm in my opinion about prejudice, I'm starting to believe that Sir Keir Starmer has been put there to destroy Britain because he's not adding any value at the minute. He's certainly not. I mean, let's look at this logically. Taking away winter fuel payments to help keep the elderly warm and to invest billions to cool down the planet. I'm no expert, but I know for a fact that me giving my wages across to some guy isn't going to fix a hole in space. Okay, I just, just logic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to use all that money to stand up and then reach and put sticky plaster on it. Don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah. And if you aren't aware, Ukraine has now hit Moscow in drone strikes. Iran is sending its missiles, its weaponry across to help Russia. Belarus has lined its borders with soldiers to support Russia. And it's only a matter of time before things get worse. Right? So look at this in perspective. Ukraine's hitting Moscow with missiles and drone strikes. Russia has just increased its attack towards, it's just lifted its ante and moved towards it. Iran's sending missiles. Belarus has lined its border. And guess what's happened in the UK? The Royal Marines have changed one of their most prestigious exercises from final thrust to something else because it was, ready? Because they believed it was sexual towards women. Yep, so as everyone's getting stronger, the UK is becoming weak, woke, and I won't say the other word. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wow. A little bit shocking what's going on, actually. There's loads going on. It's hard to sort of lift things up a little bit. It's hard to be sort of positive. Wow. Oh, I will end on a little story, which you hopefully you understand. My neighbour, won't mention her name, lovely woman. My neighbour walked past me, not yesterday, it was on, this is Thursday, on Tuesday. She walks past me, she goes, Trevor, just to let you know, me and the husband, we're heading off to Wales on Thursday for a few days. Could you could you keep an eye on the property? I went, oh yeah, of course, yeah, no problem. Oh, by the way, and see out the front, we've got all those lovely tomatoes growing. I went, yeah. Well, there's a few red ones there. So whenever we're away on a Thursday, just grab the ones before they fall off. Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so she said that to me on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, I got my days mixed up. I'm in the kitchen. Sebastian says, Sebastian, do you fancy some burgers? Yep, I'm going to make burgers. Now, when I make burgers, I have the buns. I make the burgers really, really nice. I get rid of all the juices. I put lettuce in there. I put cheese on it. I put tomatoes on it. So I'm standing in my kitchen. I went, So I goes down, takes a bowl, and I starts picking off some of her red tomatoes, put them in the bowl, come up, wash them, and I slice them. So I'm standing at the sink, having sliced the tomatoes. And I look out my window and my neighbour's just looking at me. And I'm like, I looked over at my clock. Wednesday. I'm like, oh, I'm really, really sorry. She had intended on using her tomatoes for lunch. I went and took them. I had to apologise to her. I says, I'm really sorry, I got my days mixed up. I thought today was Thursday, so I went and took some of your tomatoes. Yeah, at least I apologised. There we go, at least I apologised. But yeah, I felt like a right twat. But these things happen. Well, listen, people, thanks for all your support. Thanks for sticking with me. We keep moving forward. Stick with your morals, whether they may be tainted or not. Be true to yourself. Stand up for people that are going through a tough time, regardless, on every side. Nobody wants anything. But listen, thanks for supporting me. Thanks for leaving the reviews on Amazon. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, people. And remember, stay safe.